What's going on, everybody? Hello.
Yeah, girl.
What's up? Can y'all hear us? My baby's on the line. Yes. Yes.
Can
This is
you
my
hear me?
favorite word. Huh?
I see. I was making sure you could hear me.
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear. Can y'all hear us in the chat, Charles? Richard Carrier. Can y'all hear us? I got 9 of y'all in here kind of fast. What's going on, y'all?
Oh my God.
Um, I might have to sit mine up here or something. My love. I don't like her. Imagine, oh man. Cause I have no stand and I'm in a damn hotel room. What's
Mm.
up? Lockout man's in the building, y'all. What's
What's going
going
on?
on?
Out?
So it's first of all, tell everybody who you are.
Oh, so hey, everybody, what's going on? If you don't know who I am, my name is Pink. Just Pink. um, am I supposed to be able to see the comments? My bad. I know that's kind of
I don't think you can. I think you can, but you in the live right now, so I don't think you can right now.
well, whatever. That probably just distract me anyway if I was to be trying to read them. But yeah,
But how are you doing? And what's your 20? Where are you at right now?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm actually over here in I'm in Reno, Nevada.
Ah, on the West Coast. You keep the
Yeah,
West Coast.
it's
You
nice.
keep the West Coast.
Where you at?
I'm in Memphis, girl. I've been stuck trying to get to. I switched companies. I'm trying to get to percentage and shit now, right? Because everybody talking percentage, and I
Hmm.
ain't never felt what they felt like before. So I'm here so if I can make a little bit of money, but child, I'm having a hard time getting the damn truck passed and everything getting fixed. You know how the shit is when you're dealing with a leasing company. What's up, it's Skinny?
Yeah, I know how it goes. I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So yeah, but okay. So I love you to death. I
Thank
hope you know that. Um, I've been watching you for like 3 years. I think I found out about you. I think the third year that I was on truck. I'm going on 4 now. I wasn't that swift when I started following you, was I? I'm trying to think. Was I?
you.
Was I? I don't know, but I just know I've been watching you for forever, and I just love you to death, right?
I appreciate it.
Uh,
It's
so
really.
first of all, tell me what made you get into trucking in the first place.
You know what's so crazy? I have had people ask me that, like, just recently, like within like the last 2 days, I done had like 5 people just randomly ask me, "What made you get into trucking?" Like, just randomly ask me that, like, just like in the late, like 5 times recently.
Mm,
But yeah, what got me into trucking, let me, I'm gonna tell you what I tell everybody else. Before I was even 21, to get my CDL, I was like 17, 18, 19. I was just waiting to turn 21 so that I could get my CDL. And like I pretty much always wanted to be a truck driver. I mean, don't get me wrong, I had other things I wanted to do and stuff in my life, but for the most
mm,
part, I just kind of always wanted to be a truck driver. And it's not because nobody like influenced me or anything like that. I didn't know any truck drivers. It was just really I just heard somewhere through the grapevine or whatever. I just heard that truck drivers make money, and I was like, well, shit, I want that to be me. You know what I mean? So when I was a teenager, I was just sitting around waiting, took little jobs here and there, or whatever like that, but mostly just waiting to turn 21. Hey, Red.
yeah, Raymond Gibbs say hi, Pink.
Hey,
So,
Red.
forgive me, y'all. I'm in this hotel room. This hotel room lighting is terrible. Very, very terrible. Awful. Okay, so okay, well, the reason why I titled your thing your promo a certain way when I said that people don't really know that much about you. People think because they know you because they watch you online, but me and you talk. We've had like a few conversations, and I was surprised. I have to say by the things that I learned about you.
Like,
Really, really
wait, what is
good.
right? Unless it's too personal, or wait, like,
It's not nothing too personal. It's not nothing too personal. It's you know how you really, really worry about what people really think about you, and you come off so bold online all the time. Like you talk so big all the time, and so assured. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
And you really, 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 really have like a second or third guess about yourself on here, which is very surprising.
you know what I found out, I was actually talking to somebody about that recently about how I feel about like I guess how I come across as like very confident and stuff like that, which like for the most part I am. But what I've learned is that I definitely care about not so much as like people's like negative opinions and stuff about me, but I do care how people perceive me. You know what I mean? Because it's like
Mhm.
we work. Well, at least me. I worked all my life to be perceived a certain way, and then you know what I mean. So it's like it's a certain image that I'm trying to uphold or whatever, and it's just like, and if people don't see me in the light that I want to be seen in, then yeah, I tend to care. I tend to kind of feel some type of way. I don't let it get me down if somebody don't see me how I want to be seen or whatever like that. But I mean,
Mhm.
yeah, I guess I kind of do and I kind of don't. It's weird because like I don't let it affect me really, but I don't. But I do still care. Like I have a really big heart and I really care about
Yeah, and I
people.
don't think people really understand. To me, you kind of come off as on the sensitive side. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really see you as a sensitive type chick. I don't know if y'all remember or not, but you remember when Pink put the video about measure your pussy? Thought we forgot. Yeah, you thought I forgot. I didn't forget. Man, that's why I remember watching. I was like, Lord, Lord.
you know,
I
I
was like,
think
man,
I
I
calmed
say,
down
what
a whole lot from those
you gonna
kind of
tell what
videos.
the man say pussy? I mean, it's good to know. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, how you gonna tell the man? So,
I
when you
was
come off
like,
with that kind of confidence, it's just
because
really hard to.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's just really hard to like to see that you really are like more on the softer side. I mean, I knew you were a female. I mean, just because you're a trucker doesn't mean you're really harsh. And it does take a hard shell to be out here on this road, like I
Mm-hmm.
am.
Yeah.
OTR, the
Yeah.
shit you go through, like I'm going through right now. Okay, but it was refreshing. It was really refreshing to see that you know you
That
have
I hate
a
feelings.
that you have a certain reaction. You have a certain reaction that I didn't expect. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
You know,
I
I
remember.
don't know. It's just the way you come off. Sometimes you have such a boldness about you on your line on your channel that people may not perceive that. You so worried about how people really think about you. I
Yeah.
am to a degree. In the apartment side, I don't get two fucks.
Yeah.
Apartment side, I don't get two fucks to know what you feel, what you say. I might respect what you feel like, maybe. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I don't really care that much either. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah. But all I have to say about that is just that I mean I think I'm just like anybody else, any other youth. I don't even think it's about being a YouTuber or anything like that. It's just I'm just like anybody else. There, it's like you get a certain side of them or whatever, and then if you could get close enough to a person and you can see, like their who they really are, how they really are, and stuff like that. Because how I am on YouTube, it's not a it's not a facade, but if you meet me in person you might not get that same pink because it's a
Mhm,
difference between me talking to myself on the camera and me talking to another human being, and
mhm,
I be a certain way and stuff like that when you know what I mean. So it's just like
mhm,
it's yeah, you gotta just get to know me or whatever like that. You be like, oh, you a little punk, basically. Like you a little punk. You cry all the time.
mhm,
Like I'm very sensitive. But yeah.
mhm. Okay, we all know you've been at LANDSTAR for a while. That's one of my biggest things I want to touch with you about. Because LANDSTAR is so amped up. It's one of the biggest companies. How
Mhm.
has it been for you over there as a lady, as a solo lady?
It is. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. Landstar is all about what you making, and I think that kind of applies to any trucking company, really. But
Mhm,
Landstar is really what you making because I can sit up here and say the thing. I can name all the things that I like and all the things that I don't like, but at the end of the day, it's all about how I'm choosing to, how I'm choosing to see it, my perspective on it. You know what I mean? Am I gonna complain about the things that I don't like, or am I just gonna suck it up, keep going, keep pushing and shit like that? So,
mhm,
um, I mean, it's cool. I've been over here. I ain't been here that long. I've only been here for about 2 years or something like that. But
mhm,
it's good enough for me to stay. But I think any company that where I got my own truck and I'm doing my own thing and I'm choosing off the low board and I ain't got to deal with no dispatch or nothing like that, I could pretty much stay in any company like that for a year,
mhm.
2 years, 3 years, for a couple of years or whatever like that. But boy, if I had a dispatch, I'm gone in like 3 months type shit. Like
You was at JB Hunt, so don't JB Hunt have a low boy? Because I think I saw that switch with JB Hunt, and you love JB Hunt.
yeah, I did like JB Hunt.
So what was the final straw? If you don't mind, like shedding a little bit, like what was like the turning point that you had to go?
It's actually not something that I could discuss online, really.
Okay,
But
okay.
yeah, but it was, but yeah, I did like them though. And over there, I had a dispatcher, and we had the load board. They was going through a lot of shifts at the time that I was there. So at first, it was 100% just the dispatcher, and I didn't have access to the load board. But then, like a couple of months in, they gave the drivers access to the load board, but we still had a dispatcher, but we could still choose our own loads and all of that. And
Mm,
then after a while, it's like the dispatcher didn't even talk to you at all or try to plan you on any loads at all. You was just full blown, just like choosing off the load board. Now I have
mm,
no idea what they're doing now over there. I don't know, but that's how it was when I left. It was just like 65% of the load and go on there and choose off the load board.
mm. Because I know you stuck with JB Hunt. I know a lot of people said they came to JB Hunt off of your referral,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and liked it there also. So I said, "Oh Lord, something happened." You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. You know, these companies do what they want to do. You, they lie to you.
Oh
Don't
yeah.
believe that shit though. I'm gonna
Oh
keep
yeah.
stressing that shit so much. They lie to you.
Oh yeah. If
They
anything,
lie to you so much.
I think they need to do away with recruiters because they just need driver ambassadors or something like that. And you know what I mean? That's what they need. The recruiters, I feel like recruiters ain't gonna have a job in here much longer because everybody know that the recruiters be bullshitting, you know?
Okay, okay. So at Landstar, like, what made you get up off the van and made you go to strapping shit down?
Good.
I can see your little behind getting up there climbing. Imagine my fat ass climbing on top of the thing.
Girl, check this out. I see the same thing. I was like, I look crazy as fuck. Sometimes you ever see a skinny person? Hold on, I just gotta say something about skinny people real quick. It ain't no
Oh
hate.
my god.
But no, you ever see a skinny person like hop on something, like something that's like chest, like up to your chest, like hop on, like where the flatbed would be. They use their little hands and they just hop on up there like it ain't nothing. Girl, I be over there clawing and scratching, trying to roll and pull my ass on top of that trailer and shit. But I be looking stupid and crazy as hell, but I get it done. I get it done. But what made me switch over to the flatbed was because oversized and heavy haul is my ultimate goal. I feel like that's the top
Okay.
tier of like if it in trucking, like that's the top tier, like the highest you could go outside of like building your own fleet and all of that. Because I don't want my own fleet. I
You
just
don't?
want my little truck. Yeah, really, I don't. I just want my own one little truck, and I just want to do heavy haul and stuff like that. So, but before
But
you
see,
do
this
heavy
the
haul,
thing. I think I think that you would be good being a fleet owner because you're so well with people.
I'm
You,
actually
you
really high.
think so? I don't think you are. I didn't find you very difficult to get along with. You know what I'm saying? You're on my channel now, so that doesn't mean you
I
very
know
hard
I
to
think
get
I'm
along
difficult
with.
to get along with, but yeah, I don't think well because I know my strengths and my weaknesses. You know what I mean? And I just don't think that that will be a good like a good a good a good line of work. Like I don't think that I don't want to be in charge of multiple trucks and drivers. I get this thing where it's like I know I'm kind of authoritative and I know how to like be independent and take care of myself and stuff like that. But when it comes to
Mhm.
me like being a boss to somebody else, I have this weird like I don't want to be nobody's boss. It's weird. I
Hmm.
don't I
You
don't
can
want
make
to
money in
my
your sleep though. You can make money in your sleep though, my. I think you need to rethink that one because I definitely want to be a fleet owner.
what ass you.
I definitely want to be a
I didn't
fleet
thought
owner.
it through. Like I thought, like believe me, like I didn't weigh the ins and the outs of all of it, and it's just not my cup of tea. You know what I mean? But
Mm,
salute to anybody who wants to do that.
mm. Like, have you suffered any like discrimination type thing? You ever felt like you've been given a harder time with the brokers because you're a female, with the agents when you're a female at Landstar? Because I get back different things. Like the men get treated a certain kind of way over there.
Uh, I haven't noticed any difference between me and like, cause I've teamed with like my boyfriend and stuff, and
Mm,
was so like I've heard like how they would talk to him on the phone versus how they would talk to me like in real time,
yeah, yeah,
and it was never really a difference. But what I did, the only thing that I would say I guess people kind of discriminate or assume things or whatever, discriminate about is they kind of think that I'm all they when I call in to the broker for a load, they'll always assume that I'm not the driver. They'll think that I'm like a fleet manager or something like that calling in for a load, or somebody's wife calling in or something like that. They do think that. Plus, because I got the flatbed, they don't be thinking that like I'm the driver. So that's about it. But yeah, that's about it. At least
What?
what I've experienced. What about you? Don't tell me something like what have you experienced? Like,
Baby, all I've done is van and reefer freight and container at the ship or the whatever that thing is, the port.
mm-hmm.
I've done that. I've thought about doing open freight. You kind of been inspiring me to try to get out there and get my little fat ass out there. You know what I'm saying? Chuckle girls unite, strap shit down. But I'm kind of like, Lord, I don't know if I'm gonna wake up in the morning in pain or, or not.
You know,
I don't know what I'm gonna feel like in the morning, baby. You know what I'm saying?
now,
So I don't know. I thought about. I do want to do heavy haul, but I thought about doing car hauling.
I actually thought about doing that at one point in time too, and I never really like fully like really got into it or whatever. But I mean, I did look it up and like look up the salary and all of that kind of stuff. But I just ain't never pursued it. But I have definitely thought about that as well. Do you think you'll ever do anything else outside of like have you ever thought about like tankers or just anything else besides like the box, truck?
Oh, the tanker when I tried the oil field, baby, I was okay with it, but I wasn't crazy about it. Getting on top of that, open, closing no hatches and all that, I wasn't really feeling it that much. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So now,
How
but
long?
I do love. I don't want to do reefer though. Reefer, you can keep reefer all day long.
Uh,
That damn sitting and sitting, you can keep it. You can keep it. It's not about getting in sweeping. I know I can get in sweep out a dry van trailer all day long for you. No problem. I get in for my little pump, so my little wig or whatever out and do what I need to do, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But now you can keep reefer. But now I am open to the car hauling because I do plan on getting my own authority later on this year.
Well, girl, I know if you get into it, you're gonna be making videos, and if you make videos about that, I would love to hear that, like a female's perspective doing that, because
Mhm.
I've never met not one lady a car hauler, so I would, girl, if you
Oh,
did
you don't
that,
follow Sunjust Trucker? You'll follow Sunjust Trucker on Instagram.
Andreas, I don't think I know who that is.
Yeah, she's a it'd be a small or dark chocolate lady, but she car hauls, baby.
Oh,
On the
okay,
rack. On
I
the
need to
rack,
check
baby.
her out. Yeah, I
On
need
the
to check.
rack.
I
Yeah,
never
I'll
seen.
share it to you later on the DM. So, okay, so I know at LANDSTAR there are different tiers where it lets you get the heavy haul. So, do you know what tier you are and how long it's gonna take you to get there?
They have four tiers. I'm tier two. So when you first start off, if you have zero flatbed, step deck platform experience at all, they
Mm.
start you off. It's called like a SD1, like it stands for step deck one. So you start off as a one, and then after 6 months, then you are like promoted or whatever into a SD2. And once you become an SD2, you can do over width loads and over like that. So there's over width and over length. And then once you become a step deck three, then you could do over height and over weight. So right
So
now
break
I'm just
that down. So, what is the over height and over length? Is it like 3 inches? Is it 4 inches? I always been curious about that.
just because the width of the trailer is 8 foot 6 wide, so it's 8 wide, 8 6 wide, 13, 13 6 high, and then 53 long, right? So anything that's over any of those dimensions is considered, over dimensional, oversized.
And you carry something like this already?
I have not. I said, and the only reason why I haven't done it is because I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little afraid, even though I know that's the whole reason why I'm doing this so that I can do the heavy haul and all of that. But I've just been kind of scared. Not even, it's been a couple of things that made me scared. Not only the paperwork and the permits and all of that that's involved, but then I'm like, man, I think I need to get my truck a couple of things adjusted on my truck because you be having to pull in all of those weigh stations, like pull in every single time and stuff. Like, ain't no
Mhm.
bypass. Even if you get the bypass, you can't bypass it. So it's just like I believe. Hold on, don't quote me on that. I believe you cannot bypass it even if you get the bypass. But
Mm.
and I'm like, man, I be scared they're gonna do me an inspection, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna get
Well,
caught
let me
out.
tell you this. Let me ask this, Mama. You don't be scared at the weigh station because I know you do open freight, so I know DOT fuck with you.
I haven't been fucked with DOT. Not,
Really?
not, yeah, really.
You lying? You
I
lying?
went, I actually in the whole 8 years that I've been driving, I've only got DOT inspected like twice out of the whole, like twice. But
Wow.
I know when I start hauling that heavy stuff, and that oversized stuff, they gonna be pulling me and trying to check the truck, check the trailer, check the load, check the paper, check the everything. And I'm like, I'm not up to spec so,
Okay.
right now. But yeah.
Mm. Baby, well, that's the only thing about that heavy haul they mess to. When you do open freight, they pull your ass in all the time. I
Mhm.
see it every time I go through a weigh station, it be van, 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 van. And that fucking step back and flatbed, they put it ding, put it
Mhm.
on around, put it on around. We gonna check you out, sir. And they asses be deep down up in there. Did they ever climb on top of your flatbed? I seen a DOT officer do that shit one time. Climb on top of the flatbed looking for shit.
Mm-mm-mm.
No.
Like I said, since I've been hauling this step dick, I haven't even been inspected or anything.
Mm. I want to
Like,
say something else to you. We're gonna switch gears. You look good. You look
oh,
extremely good at your weight loss.
thank
I'm
you.
trying to get there. I'm trying to get. I've been binge eating a little bit. I've gotten down and down and down, slowly, slowly, slowly. But how do you keep the weight off? Like, do you have an exercise regimen, or is the strapping and tarping and chain enough exercise for you?
It is a lot. That is enough, but nah, it's but now I don't really even do anything. And I know people ask me like, because like yeah, I mean I had weight loss surgery, and then I guess like the initial weight came off, and now I'm just kind of like at a standstill or whatever because I'm
Mm,
not really doing anything to lose any more weight. But what I do to I guess maintain the weight that I'm at right now is, and it's not even on purpose. I don't eat. I don't
mm,
eat. Like I take 2 or 3 bites out of something and I'm done. It takes me like 3 days to eat a plate of Denny's. You know what I mean? Like 2 eggs, a piece of steak, and some fucking fries or whatever. I don't know, hash brown. Like it'll take me like 3 days to eat that shit. You know what I mean? So it's just
mm.
like it ain't nothing that I do special. I don't do anything to. I don't do anything. I just don't eat.
No, you just don't eat. Shit,
I know that sounds like unhealthy. Like not.
I wish I could get in my brain, start leaving food alone. Well, I left the sodas alone though. For the most part, I ain't cutting it out slowly but surely. So I'm trying to get together, girl. I'm supposed to be going to Maui in June. So
Which I
I'm trying to get a little something going on, child. Trying to.
I have fasted. Like that's one thing that I have done that I guess I think it made my stomach shrink back up or something like that. Cause I had
Mm,
did fast for 5 days while I was out here on the road one time. It was just drinking nothing but water, no tea, no coffee, no nothing, just water. That's it for 5 days. And that shit right there, boy, that was a spiritual journey right there. It
really?
was oof, oof.
How could you do that for 5 days straight? I can do a 24-hour fast or 14-hour fast. But beyond that, that'd be too difficult for my little bed. So I'd be trying to stop. And you know what I'm saying? You be thinking about biscuits and honey and fried chicken. Like it's just the smell just appear out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like in your sleep, you be laying in the dead sleep, you think about some fried chicken or something.
I was just
I
really
could do
determined to do it. That's all. Because believe me, it wasn't fun. I didn't want to, but I was determined because I was trying to like reach a certain like I was just trying to like be closer to God or something. And I guess the best way I know how to describe it. And I was just trying to, I guess, prove to
it.
myself that I could fucking do it. You know what I mean? Like I
Mhm,
can do it because
mhm,
I mean, even when I thought about it, it scared me. I'm like, no food for 5 days. Like it scared the shit out of me. You know what I mean? But then it was just like, no,
mhm,
I had to prove to myself that I could do it, and I did it. And I'm like, fuck yeah, you know. But yeah.
mhm. Okay, I know that you bought your own truck, the yellow banana Kentworth, which I still see you have. Cute, right? By the way, I have a Kentworth too. Mine's old and raggedy as hell, but it's a Kent nonetheless. Okay, so what advice would you give somebody trying to get ready to buy their first truck? Because I know you broke it down in the video, but explain it to my audience a little. Uh,
Okay. As far as what I did when I was getting my truck, I saved up. I prefer I suggest saving up. I guess it just depends on everybody's situation is different. But if I just had to say, I would say no less than like $15,000. Okay, so ten
mm,
most of the time if you go about it the conventional way, like I know that they have like Lone Mountain and all of these like different kind of like not lease but like it's not as direct as like going to a Kenworth dealership or a Freightliner dealership. It's kind of like I don't even know what that's called. Like they're not a middleman, but they're like a.
third
But anyway,
party, like a third party. That's what they are. Long
yeah,
Mountain, no leasing a third party.
Yeah, yeah. So like I got mine from the Kenworth dealership. So I saved up. So they needed like $10,000 down. So I saved up the $10,000, and that was, and I had good credit and everything at the time, like a 760 or something like that. And that didn't matter. They still wanted $10,000 down.
Yeah,
You know what
that's
I mean?
10
Uh,
bands for you still?
hi.
They wanted 10 bands for you still?
Yeah, they still wanted that. Now, see, it probably would have been different if I had any type of like equity or something like if I not equity, but if I would have had like a house, you know, or
Mm,
something to like back up if I would like anything. But I didn't have anything. I didn't have nothing that I had ownership of. No house, like you know what
mm,
I mean. Like nothing to be like, all
mm,
right, well we know she good. You know what I mean. She gonna pay us back this money. So I had to do the whole 10 G's. But the one thing that I will say, the biggest piece of advice that I have when it comes to getting your own truck, make sure your truck has a warranty. If you don't, if it's past the 500,000 mark and it no longer has that warranty, you better get you an extended warranty. But extended warranties can be about another $10,000. Um, but I will say this at Landstar, this is something else that if anybody's interested in coming to Landstar, Landstar has the warranty. I really like if you heard of Premium 2000 is something I think it's like a sister company of them or something like that, or maybe these new people bought Premium 2000 out or
y'all
whatever. But anyways,
listen, y'all listen.
yes, they have this. It's like $67 a week, and but it's like full coverage. You know, engine, transmission, your rear ends, your depth. They'll do towing. If you like your keys, if you like your battery, you know, your battery, you need a jump or whatever like that. Just pretty much, and I mean a whole bunch of different components and stuff like that that they'll cover, and it's $67 a week. So I'm just like, I feel like it's
Mm,
really, if you was to get it at, like, if you was to go directly to the warranty people, you would have to pay $10,000. But if at Landstar, it's actually like a $6,000 discount because it's only like $4,000 if you get it at
mm,
Landstar. But they take it out of your check weekly. So,
mm. All right, y'all. Now she dropped some jewels on that one. I ain't know nothing about that. That's
yeah.
about some. Yeah, I hope y'all listening, writing that down, baby. Oh, well, it looks like you happy at Landstar. It look you like you've been there, you stable. 'Cause I know you went to another company. You kind of flip flop a little while, I think. I don't think you really was finding what you really wanted. So I see at Landstar, you really happy. Um,
I mean,
with everything that's going on. How do you deal with? Well, you say you team, so you're not by yourself, so you
no,
gotta
I
worry.
am myself now, but I have team. Like me and my boyfriend, we would team. Like if like his truck will go in the shop for like a week or two or whatever like that. So then he'll hop on my truck. So you know he could still make money or whatever like that. And then after his truck is done, I'll drop him back off. He go back to his truck. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
I have teamed, but I'm not I guess a teamer, but I have teamed.
Oh, Lord. So what this girl say? She team, but she feel like it. You feel like team. That sound like to me. Where's your truck, damn it? So hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? All that goes. So like, do your family ever say they want to see you go local? See, 'cause
No.
I know my family tell me all the time they let me go local so I can stop being OTO because I'm out here by myself. You know
Uh,
what I'm saying?
No, my family has never asked me to go local or anything like that. But my mother, she stayed being worried about me. She still,
Yeah,
I mean, I've been out
yeah,
here all this time. She still call me. You lock your doors, you close your curtains, and I'm like, yeah,
yeah,
mom, I clock.
yeah,
You know.
yeah. It's like you're a baby. You think I don't clean drawers? You you watched the clothes this week, last week? No, until last minute. You're gonna be watching
Mhm.
everything at one time. You spend too much money
Mhm.
and all that kind of stuff. Oh Lord, yeah. But they sweet though. It's sweet, but I'm out here by myself, so it's a little bit of a different story when you're out here by yourself. It's a different struggle out here, y'all, when you by yourself. I would
Yeah.
love the team. I would love to do like what
I
you doing
asked you,
the
have
team.
you ever teamed or would you consider teaming? I was just about to ask you that.
Um, I did team at Swift with somebody, and I did train at Swift.
Mm.
But would I love to team again? Yes, I would. Yes, I would with my man or my
I was
husband.
just
Yeah,
about to say I was just about to say I've never teamed with anybody who wasn't my man before, but
yeah, yeah. Would you train somebody? Would you train? Like, would you be able to be a trainer?
This is what I think I would do. I think if there was somebody in my life that like a friend or something that came was like, yo, Pink, I want to be a truck driver, but I ain't trying to go through that whole, 3 months at SWIP or whatever, however long it is, I ain't trying to go through all of that. I would probably take like a friend on or something like that, somebody who I really just fuck with and I want to like help do that. But just like be a trainer just for anybody coming through the doors that's just like a regular student and all of that. No, I wouldn't do that. But if I had somebody that
Why?
was
It's a lot of money in it. It's a lot of money in it.
all right, because I don't like people.
You do like people. You
I
like
don't
people. You
I don't like
enjoy
people in my space. And even when I did team with my
people.
boyfriends stuff like that, it was just like, oh, just like you know what I mean? It's like I like my
Mm-hmm.
privacy and I like my space and I like being alone.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. All right. So how has it been? Like you still have a boyfriend now, so can you say it's easier to date being a trucker, or does it make it harder?
Well, honestly, since I've been a truck driver, I've never dated anybody that wasn't a truck driver.
Okay.
So it's like, well, there was this one guy that I was talking to. We was kind of talking, but it wasn't like serious or nothing like that. So I mean, I guess we was dating, but we never got to the relationship point, and
Hmm.
yeah, that wasn't hard for me because like I said, I'm kind of weird when it comes to relationships. I'm not the typical like want to be around my partner and stuff a lot. I'm really like I'm telling you, I'm like the worst person to be in a relationship with. I really am because like I don't like none of the stuff that people supposed to like while you in a relationship. So like I don't like
What?
to be
Like what? What? Like hold on, you ain't gonna just run that room right past us? What do you mean by? What do you mean? What's something that you like that I'm supposed to like? What you ain't supposed to like?
Oh no, I said the things that I'm supposed to like. So like things like okay, like most people probably would love teaming with their partner or something like that. Like I said, it got on my damn nerves. I didn't like it. Most people want to be around their partners and like see them a couple of times out of the week. I'm cool with just seeing you 2 days out of the month. You know what I mean? Like it's just a whole bunch of things that I'm just like maybe I'm not the relationship type of person because I'm so okay with being alone that I think it makes my partners feel like, well, fuck, what you even with me for, type shit.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
so so as far as dating out on the road, it's perfect for me if I'm dating another truck driver because they out here on the road, they doing their thing, working. I understand because I know what they doing. I'm out here doing the same thing. They know what I'm doing. And then when we get ready to go home, we just go home together. We plan all the whole time together, and then we go in together and we spend all the week at home and then come back out, do it all over again. So it pretty much works out easily for me dating another truck driver.
So let me ask you this, and I don't mean to offend. Like, so marriage is not something that you ever want to do. If you only okay with, I mean, you only okay with seeing a person 1 2 times out the month. That's not like, you know what I'm saying. It's not like a marriage type.
Stuff like right.
You
um
know? Yeah.
yeah, I've never wanted to be married. I've never wanted to have kids. I've never wanted that. But not now. That's not to say that I just won't get married. Like I might not. The perfect person may come into my life one day, and it just be like, you know what? I can't say no. Like I want this. You know what I mean? But
Hmm.
I. I don't see that happening, but I'm not completely closed off to it. But I just know that that's not what I've ever like envisioned for myself.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, babe. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Because a lot of men gawk after you. I got a lot of followers that follow me. Love them some pink, baby. Love them some pink,
Oh,
honey. All right, since day one, love them some pink honey. It's the accent or the skin tone or the big boobies or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just they were crazy about you. 'Cause I had one time. I think you wore some pink hair. I think it was a pink wig or whatever it was that you was wearing.
uh-huh.
And I actually had a guy hit me in my DM and say you ought to try wearing it.
Wait, they said out that way?
You had a pink wig one time, and like I think you was sitting in your car and you was doing a live. And you had an all pink wig, not ombre, not nothing,
Uh-huh.
all pink. And a guy actually hit me up on DM and said, I ought to try wearing it."
Oh,
Like
I know
you
what
had
you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
I know what. You know what's
I
funny?
said, "Wait a minute, do you see me? I'm brown skinned." I
I
can't wear no all damn pink wig.
I feel like it's all about like your confidence, like you know what I mean. That's what I feel like it's all about. When I wear like crazy looking colors and shit like that, I be like, all right, I need to make sure that my makeup is on point and that like I have enough confidence when I'm walking around because it's because that shit don't be looking right sometimes. But I think it's the attitude that you have that can make it look right, if you know what I mean. Like
Mm-hmm.
confidence that you carry. I
Now
feel
it
like
was
you off pink
that
wig.
wasn't my favorite look on you. I think it was the one you was sitting in your truck and you had the blonde wig and it was like poofed up. It was like real big curls.
Oh,
I said,
like curl. I know what you're talking
the
about.
big. Well, I said, what's up, Diana Ross? And what's going on here?
Girl,
But
I'll
it
try
was cute.
anything.
Though. I wish I could wear, it, but I can't. My little fat ass can't wear nothing like that. But it was like a real big and blonde, type curl type hairstyle. I said that shit cute.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Girl, I will try anything. I will try any color, any style, short, long, whatever. I'll try anything. I just be trying to look different. You know what I mean? I want to look at the, like sometimes I'll be going through my own pictures in my phone and I'll be like, damn, I look like I be shocking myself. You know what I mean? And I'll be like,
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like to just always look different and stuff like that. Cause I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like just that one look just gets boring. At least for me, it gets boring after a while. So I will
Yeah.
try something. You know.
Yeah. Okay. It's Skinny says marriage ain't nothing but just paper to me. I would marry to make my woman happy, but not because it means anything.
Hmm.
That's what he has to say about your statement about getting married.
Well,
I will get married.
you said you do want to be married, get married.
Yes, very much. This single shit is I'm dating and it's men out here. It's just the quality. It's just the quality. Oh, it's just the quality, baby. Lockout man says shape ask her about OnlyFans.
Oh
Everybody
yeah.
wants to know about OnlyFans.
Of course,
So
Lockout gonna come his ass in here gonna bring up that only. Of course, he gonna come in here. Well, well, the OnlyFans thing, I stopped doing it after
what?
about 2 weeks of doing it. I initially started it because I was like, I kind of had a panic moment because a situation that happened with, well, it's a whole long story and it's kind of personal, but anyway, I had a whole situation that happened and stuff like that, and I freaked out. So I was like, I need to make more money outside of my trucking money. So
Mm-hmm.
I started my page or whatever like that. And I wasn't showing nipples or vagina and booty or nothing like that. I wasn't showing any of that. I was just dressing up in like costumes and stuff like that. Like I had like a Santa Claus costume and like a naughty schoolgirl, like costumes and shit like that. And take like sexy pictures. But after a while, like it didn't even take long. I'm talking about after like the second or third day of doing it, I was like, this ain't me, bro. Like it's not me at all. I was actually embarrassed that I even let myself even allow my mind to go to a place where I felt like I had to do something like that. Even though I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't showing none of my good stuff or whatever like that. But still, it didn't feel right in my soul. It didn't feel
You did,
right.
but you look good in all the pictures. You look good in all the pictures. I don't follow nobody on OnlyFans, but I have guys that follow you, so I got a chance to see them anyway. You know what I'm saying? All the pictures, baby, was spicy, baby.
I'm
Spicy.
sorry, you said you got a chance to see who was. I'm sorry, I would like to know who was showing you.
I'm not gonna put the men on here. I'm not gonna put the men on here. I ain't gonna call the men out now. That they show me things in confidence. Now we got to keep this
Okay, and I
on the
showed
boy.
you that. That ain't fair. That is not. But you know what? But I'm disappointed, but I'm not mad because I knew that somebody was gonna do that. I was like, somebody's gonna take a picture and show it to somebody else or whatever like that. I pretty much knew that there. I was kind of, you know, that was probably gonna happen, but.
Yeah, baby. But hey, you looking good in all the pics. I mean, to me, I have no problem with it. I just don't follow it because I don't do OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's just me, just on personal preference. I just don't follow it. But all women, if you want to get your money, get your money. You know what I'm saying? You got your body, work it. There's nothing wrong with it to me. Get your money how you get your money.
And
You
you
know
know,
what I'm
hell yeah. And but see, and one thing I will say, is that like in the first, and I know people was making way more money than what I made, but just within that first week, I mean, I did like, I think I got 3,500 or something like that within the first week, and I was like,
I need
well,
to get on
that's
that.
not a, huh?
I need to get on that 35 shit. What?
But girl, I know people on all kinds of motherfucking money, and but see, I wasn't working hard enough because I didn't want to do too much. You know what I mean? It was like I didn't want to be on there working like a slave and stuff. Cause that stuff was really time consuming. Sitting up there having to do all my little makeup and stuff all the time. Wear these little cute outfits. Go try to find a place to take these pictures, whether it was in the bathroom or in my truck or at a hotel. I was renting hotels and stuff like that just to have like a nice like background scenery and stuff like that to do my
Mm-hmm.
poses and stuff. And it was just too. I said, "Oh, they working me." I said, "They working me."
Okay, Lockout Man. Johnny on the flip side saying hello to everybody. Okay, Lockout Man says you stop, but do you still have the account?
The account, I was trying to delete, like I deleted all of my pictures off of there, so everything that was on there I deleted it. But when I was trying to delete my
Dumb
account,
man.
I couldn't figure out how to delete the account, so I just deleted the video on YouTube that told everybody about it, and then I deleted all of the all of the content that was on the page.
Oh, you shouldn't delete it, Ma. This how I felt about it. I hate you felt the way you felt because I know I've shown skin in bathing suits, Miami, Hawaii. So I didn't. I was rooting for you with the OnlyFans thing. You know what I'm saying? I hate you felt that way. I'm pretty sure your fans would love to see more of you. You know what I'm saying? You probably just would set yourself on a better schedule with it. Like only maybe post like 2 times a month or something. You know what I mean? It sounded like it was a success. $3,500. That's some six. That's success right there. You know what I'm saying? They loved you.
I mean,
It's
like,
a girl I watched that she made $7,000 in 1 month off of it. On OnlyFans.
yeah, it's definitely possible, But like I said, I didn't like the way it made me feel. You know what I mean? And then I
Mhm.
had some men, most of the men that came on there was, respectful and stuff like that. But then I had some of them that was like send me like $20 or whatever like that. Like, all right, now show me what you got. Like kind of being like, or some of them will come on there and say, I know you said you not showing nipples, but let me slide you an extra 50. And I'm like, no, you know what I mean? So it's like when I started getting those kind of men that was like coming, of course, yeah, you can just block them. You don't got to entertain them or nothing like that. But all I'm saying is at the end of the day, it made me feel some type of way. And I have to weigh my options like, what's more important, this money or how you gonna feel when you go to sleep at night because of this, you know what I mean? And I feel like the money wasn't worth it the way that it was making me feel on the inside, you know what I mean?
You feel like it was like you've been overly sexualized? Is that what it was?
I just felt very much like I built my whole life around wanting a certain kind of like a certain image and a certain type of respect that I wanted to gain from people. Not just not okay, well, a certain respect that or a certain perception that I want people to have of me, just the public eye. You know what I mean? And then I turn around and did that, for my own personal gain, because I wanted the money or whatever like that. But I turned around and kind of in my mind destroyed everything that I was trying to build. Like, you know what I mean? I want people to see me like successful, independent woman, blah blah blah. And then I turn around and then I want to be respected in a certain way. And then I just feel like I kind of diminished everything that I was trying to build. You know what I mean? And like I said, I just didn't feel right about it at the end of the day. Like not on the inside, not in my soul. You know what I mean?
Okay. Did your boyfriend support it? Did your boyfriend support the OnlyFans?
Now, when I started my OnlyFans, I did not have a boyfriend. I did not have a boyfriend, and by the time I got a boyfriend, yeah, I was already like, it was already 2 weeks later, and I was like, you know what? No, I don't want to do this. So
Okay. Okay. Hey, it is what it is, baby. It is what it is. What else did I want to ask you? I know you stay in Dallas.
actually,
What
I stay in Memphis, but
I'm
because I used to stay in.
in Memphis now. I'm in Memphis now, sweetie. Guess what?
Oh, you in Memphis? Where?
I'm
Oh,
right there. I've been stuck here since Friday.
oh, I was.
Job and prostitutes and stuff walking down the highway and everything outside, child. I've been scared.
I hope you ain't over there at the Ragnar Hotel across the street from that Kenworth dealership.
I'm down the street from it. I'm down the
Oh,
street from child, Lord have mercy. I don't know what I was doing. I thought it said such and such because I'm not supposed to give away exactly where I am. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because several hotels around here. But
Mm-hmm.
child, now I should have.
I
I
think
should have.
I,
I should have, baby. I should have got the one right across the way. But that can't work. I'm gonna tell you why we speaking on it right now. Excuse me, Pink. Y'all don't bring y'all ass to Kentworth in Memphis. Okay?
they
They
showed
try to
that.
charge the girl $183 an hour for some fucking labor. For minor stuff. $183 per hour. Normally the Kentworth charges $90 an hour. They said 183. Okay? Just a short little cast on you right there. It's not worth it.
Yeah, yeah, and
It
they
is
just
not
got
worth it.
the other and didn't do shit. Didn't do shit to my truck. All they did was tighten my clutch, and I ended up paying $900 for that. I said, "You
Yeah,
bastards!"
yeah, this
Oh,
ride rocking the hell out of here,
or adjust my clutch, should I say? Hmm?
baby. How many miles you got on your truck, Pink?
It's like about 800,000. So it's
Yeah,
pushing that million. I said, "Ooh, 2 more years, baby. She gonna be out of here."
yeah. You don't want to trade her in? You don't want to trade her in and get something new? You deserve something new.
Girl, I said my next truck. I don't know if y'all seen that W990. Oh, that bitch right there. That's a bad mama boy. That truck right there. That W99, yes, W990. It's like a mix between a T680 and a W900. It's like it
Mm-hmm.
got a long nose, but then the back part, oh, that thing's so motherfucking sickening. That's gonna be my next truck, and that's the truck that I'm gonna retire from. I don't care if I'm 50, 60 years old. Like I ain't getting no more trucks after this one. I don't care if I have to rebuild the engine 100 times. Like I'm not gonna get no other truck after I get that 990.
Baby, go ahead. You know the bad boy 100K though.
Uh huh.
Bad
Uh huh.
boy 100K now. Yes, 100. That ain't no joke right there, baby.
But that's
That
gonna be
ain't
my
no
baby
joke,
hard truck though. So
baby. No. But I would like to see you in something new. You deserve it. You deserve a brand new truck. You've been out here. You've been out here going on how long, Pink? It's been 5 years. You been
8.
driving 8 years. Damn.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know you was out here that long. I thought you only was out here 1 year above me.
No, I keep saying 8. I think it's going on 8. I think it's been 7 because I started in 2014, so it's been 7 years going on 8.
Okay. Okay. Baby, yeah, you deserve everything that you want to go after, baby. You deserve everything. You deserve all the success there is to have. You know what I'm saying? But what else
Thank
I
you.
want to say? Did you watch the video when they searched my truck in Michigan?
No, ma'am, I did not.
Okay, girl, I was crying, looked like a hot damn mess.
You was
For the
crying?
Yeah, girl, I was crying. I felt kind of crushed
Like
because
what gave them
because
like the
they
like
got
what
their ass all on there and searched my truck.
what gave them the what happened to me? I can't think of the word, but like what happened to make them want to search your truck?
Nothing, just going to the way station. Just going through waste. I guess because I had blue hair on. I had like a all blue like wig on.
Uh-huh.
But saying, girl, they got on my truck. I cried about it, and I want people from that point out. Like, have you ever experienced like real racism out here on this road?
Hmm. If they was being racist, I wasn't sure. I just probably thought they just didn't like me or something. So it like just directly to my face, like I know that it was racism. No, but like could it have been like them thinking some racism shit in their head? That's why they treat me a certain way. Yeah, probably, but like not
The
directly to my face.
zippers, the shop, the truck stops. You never had no real bad experiences?
Mm-mm, have you? I mean, so or
Yeah,
do you feel
hell yeah,
like it was
hell
racism? Or
yeah, yeah, yeah.
what
Copper
gave you that
attitudes and
impression that it
shit.
was
Got some
that they
papers
was
out
being
there, hand, bastards.
what gives you like what gave you the impression that it was just like that it was racism opposed to them just being like dicks? You know what I mean?
Like if I've been standing there before an old white man with a hat comes up and you gonna answer his question for you damn answer mine.
Mm-hmm.
That's that bullshit there. Okay? Snatching shit out of my hand.
Snatched it.
Yeah, snatching shit out of my hand. Telling me that I know the truck ain't did XYZ and your phony bastard, your pink bastard. I'm telling you what's happening with my truck.
Ah, snatched it out of your hand.
Yeah, you ain't never experienced that.
I'm over here like I'm over here trying to think what would I have done. Cause I know the inside of you like punched them straight in the face right then and
Yeah.
kicked them, you know, in the barrels. But I'm trying to think, what would I have done? Like, would I have allowed my ghetto side to come out, or would I have like composed to myself and tried to stay? Ooh, ooh. I'm glad I didn't have to find out, cause girl,
Oh Lord, the Louisiana side would have come out.
doing good. Well, I'm trying to get right with God. Yeah.
Sometimes you can't. That's how you gotta let loose, baby. Yeah, now and then you gotta go crazy. But now I kind of go through a few changes out here, baby. I think it's part of the reason why I get the love that I do from people. If you really pay attention, watch the things I'm going through with truck stops and everything I'm going through right now with the shops here in Memphis. And I hit up all the time with ladies that tell me, I watch you because you really keep it real. You show the real reality of what's going on out here on this road. You know what I'm saying? Solo, OTR. You know what I'm saying? That's why I dedicate my platform to definitely put on any lady that I can put on into this trucking thing because it's a shady business.
Yeah.
It's a shady business. They don't care nothing about you. They're making all the money off of you. From the
Yeah.
brokers to the agents to the company to the shop to the truck stop to the shippers. Don't nobody care about you. But you
Girl,
the
it
one
sounds
that
like you
makes it
describing
happen.
America.
You
That's what
know
it
what I'm
sounds
saying?
like you describing the world, really. Shit. That's why you just got to worry about you. Move the way that you move in silence, move by yourself, and don't worry about what the fuck anybody else doing because
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, you only you got you. Only you got you.
But everybody eating off you though. The vendors eat off you though because you the one making the money for
Yep.
their ass. If you don't bump that damn dock, they don't get their fucking product on the shelf. Feel
Mm-hmm.
me? But you
Yeah.
get treated like shit though. You understand that? And Jack Black says, facts. What's up, Jack Black? Um, what else did I want to ask you? So you don't want to get your own authority. You don't want to be a fleet owner. That's not in the store for you.
Uh-uh. Now,
No.
if I my other endeavors, what I feel like my next stage, I will start other businesses, but I
Okay.
don't want the businesses to be it with trucking it. And if I do anything with trucking, it'll probably be like a parking lot or something like that for truckers. Like something like that. But it like yeah, like a parking lot, truck parking somewhere around the Memphis area. Because as you know, you over there, they ain't got a whole lot of truck parking. All of them, the Love, the Pilot over there off of Lamar and all of that.
On that regular ass spot by the
Right.
Loves, they want to charge you $10 for parking. You got a little spot. Oh, girl, I say, praise God, I got a spot, right? I say about less than 30 minutes later, here he come with his torn up shirt and a flashlight and a clipboard. Talking about get him $10. I say, sir, you got prostitutes just walking back and forth selling their services. I gonna pay you no damn $10 to park you. Yeah, I'm like, oh no, some got to work, baby. This is Memphis, baby. I was in a real part of Memphis, I guess.
Yeah,
They said love, baby.
yeah.
No, but now, what about real estate? I know you talked about getting your own place. Do you have your own place out here in Memphis?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. But now as far as real estate go and stuff like that, I've kind of moved out of the same what I wanted to. Shoot, man, looking at me crazy. He turned back, looked at me. Anyway, but no, it's for like what I wanted to do like rental properties and stuff like that, or like even Airbnb or something like that. I kind of moved away from. Not to say that I won't mess with it a little bit if I get the opportunity. If the opportunity presents itself, should I say, I will mess around with it. But as far as right now, like I said, I guess my biggest goal is just to get this double drop trailer, like a low boy or whatever like that. Start doing this heavy haul because these damn loads. I mean, girl, I can show you these loads paying 40,000, 50,000 a pop. You know what I
Damn,
mean?
really?
Yeah, really.
That's
And but even at the low end, they be paying like 20,000 a pop. You know what I mean?
right.
And
Damn.
like, yeah. So it's like after that, when you making that kind of money, it's just like I don't really. If I do anything else, it's just gonna be because I'm bored and I ain't got nothing else to do.
Hold on, baby. Hold on. You got. Let me stop you right there. So you saying it's 20 to 40,000 without your own authority
Hmm.
on the regular side of
Yeah,
Landstar?
like I get on the loop, like I give you a little sneak peek right now. Just going a little boy right now. In
Oh
real,
Lord,
huh?
the hell I been at? I'm in the wrong damn spot now. Shit. Since she's
I'm
saying
telling you,
that,
I'm telling you, like right here, like this is just the active load board, like right now, and this is what they
boy,
have. Let's see,
they ain't no 40,000. What they do that there?
New Hampshire. It weighs 115,000 pounds, but they paid 32,000. They got a couple of those loads coming out. They have one from Laredo to what is this, Grand Prairie? Oh no, never mind. That's going to Canada. But anyway, that paid 21,000.
And this
Michigan
is
to
all. This is step deck. This is step deck or low board.
this
Freight right.
like the low boy, like the heavy haul and stuff like that. But even the ones that's like that don't weigh no, like they got one from Illinois to Idaho, and it only weighed 10,000 pounds, but that's paying $11,000. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's a whole bunch of them, you know. But and that's like I know I didn't show y'all, but I mean, fuck, I ain't lying.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Fine. Stores. You don't want to get in trouble with nobody, baby.
right. That's why I was like, I wasn't trying to do a whole bunch because I was like, I don't know how they is. I know somebody. I was watching this one guy that did heavy haul and stuff, and LANDSTAR fired him because he was just. I guess they thought he was just giving out too much information about LANDSTAR, so they sure did let him go.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, baby. When you at these bigger companies, you gotta be careful. It's certain stuff you can show. It says even at good companies and our companies on LANDSTAR, you gotta be careful. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Now I'm jealous. Now I'm jealous. I need to get over there where you at.
Girl, I'm
It's
telling you, like,
what are you trying to see for real?
even.
Baby,
Hmm.
I need to get over there. That's
Yeah,
I need to get. I ain't know they paying that much. I thought you had to have your own authority for that kind of money.
mm-mm. But even like the loads, like right now, the load that I just delivered, it wasn't oversized, it wasn't over dimension or nothing like that. Picked up in Arkansas, went to California, and it went to Reno, but so it went to Nevada, but and I mean it ain't paying 15-20 thousand, but I mean just a regular step deck load, and it paid $7,000.
How is? Let me ask you this, baby, and I'm not gonna hold you long because I know you gotta go. How is it going through the loads with open freight in California? Like, is that stressful? Because I can imagine that's stressful.
It's not stressful being in the state of California. It's stressful, period, driving. Cause I can't tell you how many times my load then started the shifting and shit like that. But I didn't have to pull over on the side of the road. Girl, I done lost tarps and everything. Like my tarps then
Oh
came,
Lord.
like I'm talking about when it was rolled up or whatever like that. Like came
Mhm.
straight off my trailer, fell. You know what I mean? Like anyway, like it's nerve wracking. It could be nerve wracking. You know what I mean? You got to constantly check your straps, check your chains and all. Oh, I know they mad. You thought you about to park right there. Anyway, but like it's stressful, girl. I have lost so many straps from
Mhm.
if you don't put like and it's my own fault, you know. I guess every flatbedder done been there and done there, where you
Mhm.
lose straps because you did not put the like what's called edge protection or whatever like that.
Mhm.
Some
Mhm.
products that you be throwing them straps over would rip them straps right in half, and that didn't happen to me so many damn times, girl. But so yeah, it's stressful. But like I said, not really in the state of California, but just driving anywhere is stressful.
Really? Because I can imagine California, them way stations are them the dickheads.
I
They
feel
like
like
they ain't too far from Michigan to me. They're a dickhead. They just pull your ass in because it's a brand new one or something. And
Georgia.
that was just a reefer. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. But Georgia and Oklahoma is where I be having the biggest, like, just on my way on my way over here this time. They pulled me in Oklahoma talking about you got your if the stickers. Like I brought in everything and it was like, do you have your if the stickers on your truck? And I'm like, yeah. They was like, where is that? I'm like, it's by my window. And they was like, well, do you mind if I come out and take a look? Like he thought I was lying. And he came out here and he saw my if the stickers and I know he felt real stupid. But but that was in Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, Oklahoma. They get you. They friendly there, but they get you. They real strict on the truck, baby. They real strict on it. I was like, Lord, really? But I could just imagine though. That's what I love watching you because you took a risk. To me, doing open freight is a huge risk for any driver to take because it's a whole nother lane
Yeah.
than van freight. So when any woman that's out there doing it, say, hey, I think my video you put up and you actually tarping.
I was
Are you
putting up my
tarping?
I wasn't tarping. I was putting up my tarps. Like I was just like moving them from one location to the other, but I wasn't actually like out there tarping it. I was just moving
No,
it.
it was a video I thought for sure that was you. That it was you chain the actual load. Was that you? I'm sorry, may I have it confused. Like, but big ups to you because man, I don't think I could do it.
I
The
really did.
responsibility, the responsibility that you taking, sis, is like, I don't know. My little fat ass, I might forget to check the shit and the shit just fly off.
Girl.
Next thing you know, you see my ass on CNN News going to jail for 20 years or something. Cause I said,
I ain't gonna
I
lie,
said, I
that
said,
is
you
my
know,
biggest, is losing the load down the road and then hit somebody, kill somebody, and then now I'm in jail and I lost my life. And believe me, that is my biggest fear.
baby, I'm actually this. Like, why you there at LANDSTAR? Like the slow seasons. Cause my understanding that open freight has slow seasons too. Like, can
Mm-hmm.
you like what's the difference by your understanding? Because I know you done van and reefer freight. You done everything pretty much. I know for a fact. I know you got doubles, triples. You got shit. You got everything on your damn license, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
like, can you give me like a little short summary? Like, what you feel like is the biggest difference between anyone's lanes?
At least when it came to, because I did do drive in here at Landstar, and then now I'm doing the flatbed. So the difference that I seen is that when it's slow, I mean, yeah, it will slow down and rates will start dropping and stuff, and that's every year with every company. But one thing that it, what I know I'm gonna do like next year when it comes to because it goes down in the wintertime. So what I'm gonna do this, or should I say next year? I'm talking about this year. What I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna go back to like do some of the like either I'm gonna be doing my heavy haul, and I'm just gonna take off for a whole winter because I got like $80,000 from two loads or some shit. So I'm good for the next 3 months to just take off for the winter time, or I'm gonna switch to dry van during the winter time because let me tell you why. Because the flatbed, like the race was going down, so like this load there, like in $7,000, really the load probably should have paid more than that in my opinion, but I'm probably just greedy.
Wow,
But
really?
anyway,
Okay.
but like this probably this same load probably would have paid like I don't know, maybe 4,000 or something, or maybe even 3,500 in the wintertime or something like that. Like that's
Mhm.
how bad like the shit be going down. So it's cool for driving. If you're doing driving, you just bumping docks and stuff like that, and it's like all right, cool, whatever. You in your truck most of the time, it ain't no big deal. But in that wintertime, them rates is not worth the. At least for me, it's not worth me getting my ass out there, out there in the cold, freezing, trying to tarp and trying to do all of that stuff for these little bitty rates. And like if I didn't have to do nothing, then maybe 3,500 would have been cool with me. But the fact that I'm getting my ass out there and working, oh bitch, you got me fucked. I'm not. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna do it. So that's what I learned. That's what I learned.
Mhm. Mhm. Like, do a lot of people recognize you at Landstar? Like, do a lot of people like, hey, it's people they see you in the truck stop or they see the shit, they go, hey,
Yeah,
they'll do that.
there's people that work at Landstar. I've met like three people that work here and recognize me. But as far as just out here on the road, just like anybody from any company or whatever like that, yeah, I get there. Uh, I don't know. It's like
Yeah.
I have my months where it's like I might only meet one person that recognizes me. Then sometimes I'll see five people that month that recognize me. It just all depends. But yeah, I be meeting people that recognize me and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. I know you guys see because you had our owner app company, which where I would love to be at our owner app company. It's the best place to be, honey. When you at these bigger carriers and as company drivers, you kind of get raped a little bit on it. They stick
But
your thumb right up your anus, son.
I
Really.
will say something about Landstar that maybe some people might not know. So if you're
Mm-hmm.
interested, here you go. There, like even if you don't have your own truck, you can still come over here and ouch, you can still come over here and like drive for a like an owner operator or whatever. Like they have some like companies over here that got like 30 trucks and stuff on with Landstar. Like they own little mini little company inside of Landstar, kind of. You know what I mean? And so I'm just saying, and then but also Landstar has, you know what? I don't know if you have to already be working here in order to do this, but they give you. they will give you like I think $5,000 or loan you, and they'll give it to you. They'll loan you $5,000 towards I guess a down payment. So I guess that would go like if you got one of those loan mountain cars, trucks, or whatever like
Mhm.
that. They'll loan you $5,000 or whatever like that. So I don't know if they'll do that ahead of time, like so that you could lease on to them. If I don't even know if they do it like that or if you already have to be here or whatever. I'm not really even sure, but that's just something in case y'all didn't know.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. I
Well,
appreciate it. They ragged asses don't appreciate the hell I do. Thank you so much. Cause my subs, honey, my subs are a little bit funny, honey. You know, when you try to give them some jewels or something really good, my subs act like they don't like it or something. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? And
yeah.
somebody try to teach you something, you know what I'm saying? But I know a few handful of them gonna take it off, so we appreciate you, sis. Roger K says, in my opinion, all truckers need to own another stream of income, more than one business. Main reason why y'all are discussing all industries have cycles.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah. You know what I thought about? You know,
Hmm.
since you love hair and makeup, you ever thought about having like your own hair and makeup line? Because your face
Mm.
is always going up every day on Instagram. It's with a different look. Different look out. So, like, you ever thought about like starting your own hair and makeup line, like another string of income?
uh, not really. Not that. Like, okay, the thought has crossed my mind, but it didn't
Mhm.
go no further than that. Besides crossing my mind, but
Yeah,
hmm,
I think you should invest some real time into it because you really, really love hair and makeup, and all your looks be looking cute and pulled together. You know
thank
what
you.
I'm saying? So I think it's something you should really take some time and think about. You know what I'm saying? You
Have you
already a
thought
business
about?
owner.
I know you like wigs and makeup and all that. Have you thought about that?
I thought about, well, I already have my real estate license, right?
Oh,
So I'm gonna get that started this year, right? That's been sitting since last year. So that, and I would like to do shooting, filming movies and short series and film the
girl,
documentaries. Yeah, that's what I would like to do.
this was a. I
That's
feel
not
like
work.
yeah, I feel like that'll be dope as fuck.
Yeah. It's so many different things, Kalani, baby, in my mind, but I just don't have the equipment to bring it to life. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Online. So hopefully, I can get to that level where I can do. There's a lot of different things that people experiences that's not on the news that I've come across, real life experiences and things that I've experienced in my own creativity. It's to blend it all together. You know what I'm saying?
So are you trying to start that start like some type of like show or series like on YouTube, or are you trying to go like bigger than YouTube, like bring it to
Big, big,
Netflix and
big
shit, you know what I
YouTube,
mean?
YouTube and beyond. YouTube, Maverick Movies, Paramount Pictures, Warner Brothers, um, bigger, bigger
I
and
would
beyond.
love to see I would love to see a woman, girl, I would love to see that.
Yeah, yeah, it's a lot of different things that I've experienced, a lot of things I want to bring to life. Roger Hayes has a question for you. He says, "Do you still have your motorcycle?"
Yes, I do. I still have both of my motorcycles, and
You got two? You got
mhm,
two? I
uh-huh.
only got one. Your little bad. Now see,
Yeah, I still got them, and I still love them. And I just, matter of fact, my boyfriend just fixed my damn thing was overheating and shit. Anyway, a
mm,
long story, but he just fixed it. So I said, baby, the next time I'm in Memphis, oh, it's going down. I'm going ride. I hope the weather is nice because I'm going ride next time I'm out there.
how can you do that? Be on that thing, my little fat ass. I be scared because it ain't nothing to protect you. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
like
no, I guess
don't
you just
tell me
gotta
you pop no damn willies in it now. You pop willies in that thing.
girl, I have not learned how to do that shit. I've been a little
Don't
bit.
learn, damn it. Don't learn. Don't
I
learn.
I want to learn. I want to learn so
Oh
bad.
my God.
I want to because I'm like, you don't ever see. First of all, you hardly ever see women popping willies. Period. Like they got a few
Oh,
select women that I didn't see pop a willie, and that's just been on YouTube and shit like that. I ain't never seen it in person, but you don't never see no women popping willies. But then what you really, really never see is no black women popping willies. I don't think I've ever even seen that. And you damn sure ain't saying no black full figure woman popping no willie, okay? So I just feel
it
like I
don't need
want to
to
be
be you
first.
then. It don't need to be you.
You said
It
it
don't
don't
need
need
to be you.
you
It don't
scared
need to
for
be
me?
you.
You scared for me?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay, be all like this and shit here. Yay, y'all. On the damn hospital.
I didn't venture like that. You only live once. That's the motto, nigga. You know when we buy it every day, every day. You know what I mean? Like I
Oh,
just,
Lord have mercy. Pink trying to rough ride this shit out. All the way out. Lord have mercy, Lord. Okay, but we've been on here over an hour, girl. We said 30 minutes. Remember? Did we say 30 minutes?
no, we never specified the time.
I thought I said 30 minutes when we first talked. Did it say 30 minutes?
If you
It's
did, I didn't care, baby.
oh my God. Yeah, right. But I love you much. Thank you so much for being on for me today. It's been a while I've been trying to get you on.
I know,
I
and I
know it's been
said
forever.
it, the week that I was supposed to come on here, I was taking my home time and then ended up staying home longer than I was supposed to because my nieces was having issues, my dad was having issues, and there was a lot going on at home and stuff like that. So I was feeling so bad because I knew that day I was like, all right, I told her Tuesday or whatever. I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. I was like, okay, I told her Tuesday, and and then I was just, and I knew I could have hit you up to tell you what was going on, but it was just so much going on, and I was just like, so I felt bad because I knew I was supposed to come on with you, but then so anyway, but we made it. So I'm sorry it took so long.
This man say pop no damn well. Tell her to pop no damn well this shit. Don't encourage this. Don't encourage this. Lord have mercy, Lord. Oh Lord. But that's my fan. I mean, so many of my people watch you too. So I just knew that they would just love to see you on the screen.
I appreciate
Love
you.
to.
I
Yeah, I
appreciate
love that
you.
so much.
I appreciate you even considering me to be one of the people to come onto your channel. So thank you.
Girl, please. Girl, please. My small little audience, a busy little audience though. I have to say I got a busy little audience, but I got a small audience nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? But I love you much. You be safe out there. Pray that I get rolling, child, this Friday.
I will,
Pray
baby.
for me. Pray a special prayer on your little bunk bed tonight, okay?
I will.
Lord have mercy. It's sad when you leave your truck at one shop for 4 days and then they don't fix it. They ain't gonna still tell you, well, you still got to charge. Look, check this shit out, baby. Cause like, baby, they said, we still gonna charge you for the PO diagnosis. What? You ain't fix it. That's what?
Well,
You
God,
had my truck this Friday.
that diagnostic be like $300 by itself, don't it?
They charged me 400, baby.
400.
At
Damn. No,
400,
else I didn't heard 300. They got you for four. Damn.
400, 400, baby. And some change. It was
That
400, 400.80 something cents or something else like that.
girl,
They
that
charged
just
me
make
for. I'm
that
like, but you
that
ain't did shit. You
right.
ain't did shit. You have
They
no trust in Friday. It's Monday afternoon.
That's why they gonna make me go. I'm gonna go and buy a bootleg goddamn Packard, the little computer, the program that you hook up to the. I'm gonna go buy the damn program. The damn program, like I think it's like $3,000 or something, 5 or 3 grand for them damn program. Or is it 15? I forgot. But anyway, I said I probably won't get that shit because I could diagnose my own damn thing. I ain't about to $400 just to plug up the computer just to tell me what the codes is or whatever. They they out there raping folks. I don't. Mm-mm. I lose you. Did I lose you? Did it freeze? Okay, I don't know what's going on.
Okay. I don't know what happened, y'all. I don't know what the world happened. Everything is fine. Signal was strong. That's why I'm getting tired of. I'm getting sick and tired of string y'all. We gotta do something different. Really, really strong. Thank you, Dreaming Big. Thank you, Roger Hayes, Country Ghetto, Buddha Black. What's up, baby? Shaping it. I'm on Verizon, sir. I ain't no janky service. I'm a Verizon. I pay $260 a month, sir. That's it about me. But I love y'all. Peace and blessings. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below. Shout out again to Pink Baby Doll. I don't know if it was me or her that cut it off like that. Come on back into the thing, ma. She just hit me up, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Don't say that. I ain't got no janky service. I guess because the hotel, but I linked on to my bars are still up, so I don't know what the hell's going on. I think it's StreamYard, y'all. I don't think it's I don't think it's me. I just sent her a message. Let's see if she'll come back. Uh let's see if she'll come back for a few minutes. Let's see. Okay, hold on. She had said, "Hey, okay." So hold on, y'all. We get her back in just a second here. Hold on. We ain't gonna stay out here too much longer. If she do come back, what the hell's going on? Yeah, I pay 260. I pay 260 a month for one phone and one tablet. One phone, one tablet. Okay. All right. I don't know what happened, baby.
I don't know. I was like, damn. I was like, but I was like, I guess it's the end because we was getting ready to say bye, but then it cut off. So I was like, I guess this is just the end.
Yeah, now. But what was you saying? You were saying
uh,
something.
I don't even remember.
You
I
was
don't even
talking about the
remember.
movie thing. I was telling you about the movie thing, and you were saying something.
Oh, I was just saying that, like, yeah, I would definitely love to. I would definitely love to see you do something like that. Like
Yeah.
that's some inspiring shit. That really
Yeah.
is. Like, girl, if you ended up on motherfucking Netflix and Paramount, somebody, or even if it just started off on like YouTube, and it was just like a professional production or whatever that was like, or YouTube, or I would love it. I would support that all day. Like I would love that.
Baby. I mean, it's so many things that I wanna do. But like I said, trucking. That's why I rock with ladies like you because when I watch ladies like you, it be a lot of days, Pink, that I be want to quit, and I be feeling like I'm so alone by myself doing everything. And I watch ladies like you, or Freight Queen, or a diva trucker, or you know what I mean. So many different ladies that I watch. A sexy mother trucker, she's a fleet owner. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of just give me that kind of push to keep going. Cause you have to understand this, man. I know you can relate. When you're out here on this road, OTR can get hard.
Gary,
It can be so difficult. And if you don't keep your mind at a certain level, like you can really quit.
Gary, you.
You can really quit. You can really go crazy. You can go snack, pop, and pop. You read about things online with ladies like think they be seeing things and hallucinating and all that kind of stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
people talk to substance abuse out here. If people, I mean, you'd be surprised as many ladies and men that I come across that really turn to problems out here on this road.
And you know what?
You
And
know
you're
what I'm
not
saying?
lying about that. You're not lying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It is. I don't know about you, but this is how I feel like about you. This is why I like you a lot. And I think me and you can relate so much to each other. Is that I feel like YouTube is such an outlet for you. That's
yeah.
right. But you can tell me if I'm wrong. You tell me if
No,
I'm wrong.
no, you are.
You
I
know
mean,
what I'm
you're
saying?
not wrong. You are right. I'm sorry. You're right.
You know, and without that outlet, I don't think that I would have kept going this long in trucking. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for the love that I do get, the advice I do get, even the hate that I get. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? When you catch two haters, you get four more that say I love you on here.
exactly.
You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? And I know you can relate to that. You feel me?
Hmm.
So
And that's one thing that I will say. So, like, everybody who's on here who, supports my girl Shape, what's so crazy? I don't even know what your real name is. I
my
be
real
like in
name,
my mind, I just call you Shape.
my real name is Shanitria.
Shanitria.
Yes.
Meet you, Shanitria. So, I, girl, like I was gonna say it. I was gonna say it. Damn, I am so. Ooh, my memory getting bad. My memory getting bad. But
You ain't old yet. You ain't no old lady on it. You ain't no old lady.
I'm telling you,
You
I be
there,
like
y'all.
about to like dead ass be about like in the middle of being about to say what I'm about to say, and it'll just completely leave my head. But I know what you're saying about like YouTube and stuff like that, about being lonely, how YouTube is the outlet and stuff. Because if it wasn't for YouTube, like all of these people who support you and all of the people that support me, I just and everybody who's in here right now, I just want to say thank you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Because if you do YouTube, then you probably if whether your channel is big or whether it's small, it does not matter. When you have when your voice is being heard, even if it's being heard by only 500, it don't matter how many people are following you. If somebody's listening to you, telling you things that maybe either you knew about yourself or you forgot, or maybe you never even knew these things about yourself until somebody else was able to see something in you and then relay that message back to you. An example would be like people tell me that I'm inspiring and motivating and stuff, and I'm like, who,
mm-hmm.
me? You know what I mean? I ain't never in my entire life been told that I was
Believe
an
it though.
inspiration
Believe it.
to
That's
somebody.
that's what I'm saying. You gotta stop thinking a negative about yourself. Believe it, because you do.
Well, I'm
Believe
starting to
it.
believe it only because so many people is like saying it to where it's like I feel like I gotta believe it now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't
Mm-hmm.
think that they are just saying that just to be saying shit. Like I think when people tell me that, it's because they really mean it and they really feel that way about me, even if I don't see it in myself. But when I've been told it so many times, I start being like, well, damn, I guess I really am inspiring. You know what I mean? It's like I just kind of have to accept it. But I'm telling you, I went my whole life and never been told that I was an inspiration or that I was funny. Ain't nobody ever told me I was funny. You know what I mean? People started just telling me like those are the things that I'm talking about. Like all my life, like people, I get on YouTube, people say, "Oh, you're pretty, you're beautiful." I get that. I've been getting that all my life. But what I've never been told was that I was a motivation to somebody, that I inspired somebody, that
Mm-hmm.
I am so transparent with myself that it makes them want to be more open and stuff. Like ain't nobody ever told me no shit like that. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
it kind of
Mm-hmm.
changed me. It made me feel like okay, I could really be myself on YouTube or whatever like that. Like I could really go there and have something to help me out when I'm out here going crazy in my motherfucking head. So I just want to say I agree and I feel you coming from. You absolutely right about that.
Yeah, yeah. But I love you. I gotta let you go because it's been so long. I didn't mean to hold you this long. I ain't mean to hold you this long, B. I'm so sorry. I know you got to go and got things to do. You know what I'm saying?
It's
But
okay.
you be safe. You be safe out there on the road. You keep your gun, your taser, your knife, and everything else you got on there with you. Uptight. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you do have a man. You can, so like, he can be asleep or something, honey. You never know. You
I
know
will.
what I'm saying?
I
Yeah.
will.
All right, love. Good night. Good night,
All
y'all.
right.
Thank
Good
y'all.
night. Thank you and bye everybody.